Hey guys, Jay! Welcome back to the channel. Guys, Fan Expo is only a few hours away, and I will be there covering the event. If you see me walking around, definitely tap on my shoulder, say hi. I'd love to meet you guys in person. And of course, we can take a selfie together, we can actually talk toys, we can talk comics, we can talk everything pop culture. I mean, Ahsoka just launched a couple days ago, and that's absolutely tearing through the social media sphere. Guys, if you see me at Fan Expo, don't forget to say hi. I'd love to see you there. Today, though, guys, some crazy leaks just came out of China, and courtesy of our good friend Chaz the Guru, we got pics, and we're taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified series. This is absolutely crazy. Let's take a deep dive into this, guys, and see exactly what was released on Chaz the Guru's Instagram page. Definitely give him a like and a follow. Tell him that Jay sent you. Let's have a look, everybody. Guys, Fan Expo 2023 is only a few hours away, and I will be there covering some of the event. If you guys see me in the crowds, definitely tap on my shoulder. Let's talk toys, let's talk comics, let's talk everything pop culture in Canada. Guys, I want to see you there. Let me know if you're going to be at Fan Expo Canada. I would love to meet you guys in person. This is going to be great. I want to give a huge shout out to my good friend Chaz the Guru on Instagram. Chaz sent me these crazy photos, and he has just been on a tear lately. So many leaks coming out of Hasbro. I mean, let's be honest, he already sent us a whole bunch of leaks from eBay.com for the Black Series Ahsoka figure wave, and it didn't stop there, guys. Today, Chaz sent me these crazy photos, which he posted on his Instagram. Definitely head over to Chaz the Guru on Instagram. Give him a like and a follow. Tell him that Jay sent you. Guys, check it out. The latest leak from the G.I. Joe Classified series has been posted by Chaz the Guru. Oh my gosh, everybody. It looks like there's going to be Parth Wolf Spider Varma, the newest figure in the Night Force series. Holy crap, everybody. This is nuts. This is Parth Wolf Spider Varma. He's part of the Night Force series, and I honestly did not get much past the Sunbow cartoon when I was a kid. I know that there were multiple renditions afterwards, including the comics, but this one to me is brand new. I've never heard of Parth Wolf Spider Varma. I have to wonder, where are these pictures coming from? I mean, like, I know that they're coming out of China for this particular leak, but it looks like they're using a camera from like the 1980s. I mean, look at all the film grain on this. It was probably taken in low light latency. You know what I mean? It wasn't taken in very good lighting conditions. That's why it looks so crazy. But yeah, it's just one of those fuzzy little pictures that you get from the internet. Obviously, these leaks, which is hilarious. The back of the package showcases Parth Wolf Spider Varma and his entire pack out. Looks like he comes with the figure himself, a couple of swappable headpieces, a new mask, a new pair of goggles. Looks like he's got some crazy sort of rifle, a rope for rappelling down like helicopters or maybe down mountains. He's even got a backpack with what appears to be a radio aerial, as well as a sidearm and one pretty big knife, I gotta tell you. They actually have some detailed shots. I think that's a spider, obviously, on his shoulder, indicating what team he's actually associated with. It looks like he's part of the Wolf Spiders. And, of course, that detail on the helmet itself. It kind of looks almost like a flight helmet, which is kind of interesting, seeing as he's not really... Maybe he is a pilot. I'm actually not sure about that, but he looks great. Here's a much more detailed shot. Chaz was actually provided this one, and it looks amazing. This is the type of thing I expect from a leak. Come on, let's be professional here, guys. Take a look at this, everybody. Man, I love the colors. I love the designs. Bravo to the Hasbro team for pulling this together. And then we can actually finally see more detail for the actual pack out itself. I love the illustrations itself. He definitely has that special ops kind of gear. His face is completely masked. We don't know what he looks like. He's a Black Ops operator. Obviously, they are from the Night Force series. And of course, there he is, rappelling down from the actual helicopter itself. I really appreciate the fact that they're using the character figure instead of an illustration on these, as when they first started making these plastic-free packaging, they were using a lot of illustrations, and it really was hard to tell exactly what you were getting at that stage. So I really appreciate the fact that they're doing this now, and I'm really hoping that they return to plastic-free packaging very, very soon, but I guess time will tell in that regard. Here he is, the Wolf Spider himself. Look at that, everybody. Zooming in on that actual It is an aerial, now looking at it right now, and it's kind of funny the way they took this picture. It looks like he's just got one huge big antenna sticking out of the top of his head. I think that's hilarious. Zooming down further, we can see that this one is a rebreather mask. It has a Omni Eye for visual acuity, and it looks like it has a sensor on the other side to give readouts or infrared information. That's amazing. I really do love the way he looks here, almost looking exactly like a diver in similar fashion to the Eels and Torpedo. It's a wonderful look for him, and it really does showcase his versatility as a Black Ops operative. This is amazing. He has a vest, which is very similar to other figures in the line. As a matter of fact, I really do think that parts of this actually might come from one of the Eels previously. He does have a wonderful color scheme. It is interesting that he's a Black Ops operator, but he's got these crazy yellow stripes in the front. It's kind of like, hey, come, shoot me. I do find that funny, but it is harkening back to the idea of G.I. Joe and the fact that these are just toys. They're for fun. He's wearing the backpack on the back, as we can see there. He's got that huge, crazy shotgun. It's nuts. It has that fold-out buttstock, and it actually has a couple of shell cases installed on the buttstock itself, so you can just keep reloading multiple times over. We can see he's got this wonderful dark gray, almost taupe type of color scheme, along with green highlighted, again, green taupe type of highlights. But those yellow straps, man, they're really just sticking out 100%. It is kind of throwing me off a little bit, to be perfectly honest with you. Even the yellow wristbands, they're kind of like doing something for me as well. On the floor, we can actually see his additional helmet, along with that night scope feature. Here he is on a side profile, and this is where we get to see his pack out completely. We can see the aerial here standing all the way up. It's happy to see us. And looking further, we can see that he can actually sheath that knife in the back of the backpack. Again, yellow highlights everywhere. Kind of funny for a Black Ops operator. Just my opinion, of course. We can see that Wolf Spider patch on the side of his arm, indicating what faction he's with in the Night Force series. And we can get a better look at his face. He really does look very, very cool, giving him much the same appearance as other characters like Beachhead, a few of the Vipers that have already been released, and other characters which we know are going to be coming down the line. He has a communications array embedded into his helmet. We can see that right here with the microphone as well as the headset. And again, those yellow highlights are really indicative of this character, but in terms of hiding from the enemy, it is kind of interesting to see that. Moving down further, we can definitely see that gun is absolutely massive. This guy is ready for action, and he can deal some massive damage. Absolutely crazy. Here he is with his night scope down, and honestly, it really does give a new dimension to the character. You can literally build 3 or 4 characters out of this one figure, and I really appreciate that with army building options. Obviously, Parth Varma is a character in and of himself, but the unit that he's with, the Spider Wolves, probably is made of multiple characters who sort of look like him when their masks are up. So you can probably make this guy into an army builder if you decided to do so. Here we get a much better shot of the packaging itself in hand. So we know that these things aren't just digital renders. This is crazy. Parth, Wolf Spider Varma looks amazing in hand at, I can only assume that this is a factory somewhere in China. Here is the side art. He does look menacing here. Number 109, if anybody's keeping track. And on the other side, we do see that QR code, which you can probably scan in to find out more information about Parth, Wolf Spider Varma. Is this getting you more excited for these new releases? And are you hyped up for the upcoming Hasbro PulseCon in September? Another huge shout out to my good friend Chaz the Guru on Instagram. Definitely give Chaz a like and a follow. He's bringing us some great news every single day. This guy's working hard. And of course, he is the meme master. Guys, definitely give Chaz a like and a follow. Tell him that Jay sent you. Oh my gosh, guys, this is crazy. I mean, we literally just saw from Chaz the Guru on Instagram the leaks for the Ahsoka Disney Plus television series Black Series figures on eBay of all things. And now we're getting some leaks out of China for the G.I. Joe Classified series. What the heck is going on? Leaking out a few things that don't want to be showcased before they're even announced. This is kind of crazy. But thanks to them, and of course, Chaz the Guru on Instagram, we got to see some amazing new photos of the Spider Wolf. This is crazy, guys. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts about this new character? I mean, he is a bit generic, but at the same time, he's part of the Night Force series, so I stopped watching and following G.I. Joe after the Sunbar cartoon, and finding out that Night Force was a really big thing later down the road through the comics and through other media. This has been a big surprise for me in multiple ways, and I'm super excited that we're getting more G.I. Joe Classified series coming along the pipe, and probably going to get a lot more announcements on Hasbro Pulse during their PulseCon in September. Guys, if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I post up to 2 episodes a week and hope you guys enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys will always know when new episodes posted. And if you're in the position to help out the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page. It's MegaJRetro on Patreon. Guys, the patrons and channel members of this channel help me make wonderful episodes every single week, and I couldn't do it without them. They are the best. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. It really means the world to me. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Yo, Joe, everybody. Yo, Joe. Good journey. Geek proud. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.